is Essential by Bulgari or Bulgari. I don't know if you can hear the wind outside. I have my slider door open. This perfume I found in kind of an interesting way. I had a family friend who was really into fragrance that was probably like 10 years older than me. And when I was in high school, she brought over a bag of samples of perfumes that she collected and asked me if I wanted to try any. And I found this one. And at the time that I started using the sample that she gave me, I had just made a sports team in high school. And I remember every day before practice, I would put a little bit on. And so every time I spray this perfume on, I think of like that specific time in my life. And because I really liked it, I would save it for like special occasions. And so all throughout like high school, college, adulthood, my wedding day, I would always spray this perfume on. This scent really marks a lot of milestones in my life, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously, I bought the bigger bottle because I like it so much. It is super feminine. It was launched in 2006, which is about the time that I found it, so it's been a long time that I've been using this. Top notes are rose, violet, and blackberry. Middle notes are tafe rose, I hope I'm saying that right, mimosa, and jasmine. And the base notes are musk, sandalwood, patchouli, and it is definitely just a very floral perfume, but I feel like the musk and sandalwood give it this really like lovely warmth to it. If you love rose, you probably really like this one. If you're not a rose fan, you might still like this one. It doesn't smell like a typical rose perfume, so I would say if you ever find yourself with the ability to give this one a smell, you should. Oh, it smells so good. It just reminds me of like a lot of really good times. So that's my oldest one. The second oldest perfume that I have here is Elizabeth and James Nirvana. And I have this one in the little roller ball. Oh, this smells good too. I think that I probably found this in high school. Maybe it was college. But my mom got it for me for Christmas, and this is like my second or third repurchase of the little roller ball. This perfume comes in Nirvana and Nirvana Black. I've never tried the Nirvana Black, but I typically like the black versions of scents, like Gucci Guilty Black. Oh, that was one of my favorite perfumes, but I I used up the whole bottle and I never bought another one. It was a time and a place for sure. Sensual, edgy, and mysterious, Nirvana White is a musky floral fragrance composed of peony, lily of the valley, and musk. And that is exactly right. It almost smells a little bit like, just straight out of the bottle, it smells a little bit like cigarette smoke, which sounds weird, but when you put it on, it's definitely just really musky. I tend to like some floral element in my perfumes, and then a musk to really balance it, so it's not like too floral. I don't really have a ton of like super sweet scents. It's mostly like florals and musky, floral and musky combos. It says it's fresh, floral, musky, a little bit of rose, a little powdery and kind of green. And yeah, this reminds me more of like winter time. I typically wear this more in the winter, but that is probably my second oldest perfume in my collection. Okay, the next one that I have here is purely nostalgic. It is Clinique Happy. And this was a perfume that my mom wore a lot when I was little. And I have a little bottle, little travel size spray here, just purely to remind me of my mom. Looking up the notes here. Top notes are orange, blood grapefruit, Indian mandarin, bergamot, apple, and plum. Middle notes are lily of the valley, freesia, orchid, and rose. And the base notes are mimosa, lily, magnolia, musk, and amber. Sorry if you can hear that airplane. It says that Clinique Happy is a fragrance of joy, the essence of a sunny, happy morning, and I do actually agree with that description. This reminds me of my mom so much, it's crazy. So yeah, I don't wear this one a ton, but I always have it on hand. Now we're getting into like some newer perfumes that I've collected more recently, like in adulthood, in the last 2 or 3 years. I kind of took a break from wearing a lot of perfumes for a while, and now when I do wear them, it's mostly just for special occasions. I wouldn't say I wear them like every day. The next one that I want to share is this really cool little rollerball perfume called Avec Amour, and this is by the brand Violette FR. Violette FR is a makeup artist, and she launched a beauty brand a couple years ago. And one of the things in her lineup of like skincare and makeup is this really cool perfume. So it is a sensual, daring scent that awakens your senses and sensuality with amber, santal, and vetiver base notes, plus yang, ylang, and bergamot top notes. Think of this fragrance as the match that lights the flame, a sensual yet earthy blend of musky amber, santal, and vetiver. Developed as an oil-based formula in a roll-on to best infuse with your natural scent. instructions on the bottle are to like put it in all the places you want to be kissed. So like on the back of your ear, here, on your neck, on your collarbones, your wrists, and I think it's kind of it's like a sexy, smoky little perfume. Smoky incense hippie vibes. So if that's not your thing, you're not gonna like this. But I find that it's a very subtle perfume, and I like the way that it wears like throughout the day. I'm not getting like big whiffs of it, but I'll catch like a subtle little hint, and it's kind of sexy. So I like this one. This is a newer one. Another newer one, I got like a 3-pack sample kit of YSL perfumes from my sister for Christmas, and it had Black Opium, it had Mon Perry, and it had Libra, and I gave the Libra one to a friend because she didn't have a wedding day perfume, and I had brought it with me as a travel size when I traveled for her wedding. And so all the bridesmaids and the bride wore that scent on her wedding day, and I told her to just keep the bottle so that she would have it on hand, and when she used it, it would remind her of her wedding day. But that is a really sexy, fun scent. What I do have is the Mon Perry one, and I think this one's strong. I was flying one time, I was on a plane, a flight attendant walked by me, and I smelled this immediately on her, and I was like, I know exactly what perfume that is, so it's pretty distinct, I think. Top notes are strawberry, raspberry, pear, orange, tangerine, Calabrian bergamot. Middle notes are peony, jasmine, Chinese jasmine, datura, and orange blossom. And the base notes are Indonesian patchouli leaf, white musk, vanilla, ambroxan, moss, and cedar. A fruity start, a floral heart, and a dark cipher base. And it's the bottles like this really annoy me, where it's not a roller, it's not a spray. It's like you're just supposed to like dab it on or dump it, and for that reason alone I don't use it as much as I should. But it is a really beautiful, fruity, fun, sexy perfume. Which leads me to the next one, which I decanted it and I put it in this bottle from Kindred Black. That was for a lip oil. So when it was lip oil in here, you just take the tapper, roll it on your lips. And when I ran out of the lip oil, I wanted to keep the bottle because it's so pretty. And I washed it out, and I dumped my Black Opium in here because, like the other one, it wasn't a roll-on, it wasn't a spray. It was just like, you're supposed to tap it on your arm. So now I have it in here, and I can just dab it in all the places. And I really love this perfume. The notes here, Black Opium by YSL, is an amber vanilla fragrance for women. Top notes are pear, pink pepper, and orange blossom. Middle notes are coffee, jasmine, bitter almond, and licorice. And the base notes are vanilla, patchouli, cashmere woods, and cedar. And honestly, this is like probably one of my favorite perfumes, like ever. I was never much of like a vanilla girl, but like the older I get, the more I just want everything vanilla-y. I feel like sometimes vanilla can be a little bit too much like sustainability and luxury. So it's a really unique brand. Like everything on their website is gorgeous, but it's also expensive, which is why I bought the teeny tiny little bottle. And this one is called A Woman is Fire. A velvety and voluptuous, all natural and clean perfume oil, handmade using an array of brushes and potent aphrodisiacs. This bewitching fragrance is made with the pure essential oils of rose and sandalwood, hand blended with seductive musky jasmine absolute, and finished with an undertone of vanilla absolute to warm and soften the fascinating aroma. I love the brand. I love the thoughtfulness and intention behind their products, and this scent is really unique and musky, and I've never smelled anything quite like it. I think because most perfumes are so synthetic, to have something that's just pure oil of things, it's just a different experience. And all of their packaging is so pretty. The next time I'm ready to save up and make a really big purchase like that, it'll be for a Kindred Black product. Another perfume oil, I should say. So that's this one. And the last one is a perfume that I talked about in one of my other videos. This is the newest one. I just bought it this summer. It's the first full-size bottle I've bought in a couple years. And let me pull up the notes here. Coconut sun. Okay. It was launched in 2023. Top notes are coconut water and citruses. Middle notes are frangipani, sea salt, Egyptian jasmine, and rose. And the base note is vanilla. So unlike Mon Perry, for example, that had 1,000 things in it, this one's a little bit simpler. Not as simple as the Kindred Black. It says, this irresistibly delightful fragrance embodies a dream vacation in a bottle, which I think is a perfect way to describe it. And I'm actually going to put this one on. It's just so good. It's obviously summertime when I'm recording this. I just want to hold on to that summery feeling. And I feel like in the depths of winter when I'm sad and cold, I can spray this on and remember the warm sun on my skin and know that summer is coming around again. And that's my perfume collection. An honorable mention here that I'll make is that at the same time I bought the Coconut Sun bottle, I got this 7 Virtues Peace Perfume Discovery set just to try more from them. It's got Vanilla Woods, Amber Vanilla, another little mini Coconut Sun for travel, Cherry Ambition, and Lotus Pear. I've used the Vanilla Woods before, and it is winter in a bottle, so I have a feeling that the 7 Virtues is going to find its way into a year-round rotation with me. They've got me covered for all seasons here. Their vanilla-based scents are just phenomenal. The other really cool thing that I wanted to mention about this brand, along with Kindred gotten more important to me. So I've been on the lookout for perfumes that I felt good about using, and Seven Virtues and Kindred Black have been those finds for me. Not tested on animals, vegan, sustainable development, natural ingredients, and hypoallergenic. And I've tried a lot of other brands, and I find that there's just something a little bit off about the scent or the way it sits on me with natural perfumes. But Seven Virtues and Kindred Black haven't sat like that. I've really been liking them. Okay. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about perfumes for this long. I hope that you're feeling very relaxed and sleepy, or maybe inspired to go smell some beautiful things. And I will see you in the next video. If you want to leave a comment below of your favorite perfumes and why you love them so much, that'd be awesome. Or maybe your favorite perfume and your favorite memory attached to that perfume. Because scent is so strongly connected to memory, and I think that's why so many people love perfumes so much.